You're watching SeptumSin versus the world. I'm SeptumSin, and welcome to another update where we talk about the anime and other things being released for the week, this time for the 13th of May, 2025. We have a few anime that's coming out this time, and of course I'll talk about some of my other highlights of the week as we get to the end. So, the first one is the third season of Welcome to Demon School, Uruma-kun. It's kind of funny how these things have been releasing back to back to back, but it's another one of those, kind of Rosario vampire type things. I kind of like it. I like the concept of it. I've liked what I've seen so far, so I do look forward to grabbing this. It's definitely been added to my Rick and Morty. Once I've got one more item in there, I'll have the free shipping, and I'll probably go ahead and purchase what's in my cart. Next up on Sentai, we have Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night Complete Collection, which is a $45.99 title. Finding Kindred Soul is an amazing thing, especially when it's a complete stranger. However, when Mahiru Kozuki meets Kano, a former idol turned indie artist, they're astonished to realize that they already share a connection, as a street mural of jellyfish from which Kano draws constant inspiration was painted by Mahiru years before she abandoned her dream of becoming an artist. Inspired, Kano convinces Mahiru to return to art and collaborate on a joint project, one that will combine not just their own shared skills, but also those of two more rather different and oddly connected young women in Jellyfish Can't Swim at Night. Next up, we have Nobody's Boy Remy Complete Collection. And this, we have, this is I want to say, is it discotheque? It looks like discotheque, but it might not be discotheque. Anime Ego, never mind, but another smaller one, which is fine. So Remy was once a happy boy living with his mom and pet cow in a French countryside, but that joyous childhood comes to a screaming halt when Daddy comes home, tells him he's adopted, and sells him to a street performer, suddenly forced to accompany the gruff Vitalis, his dogs, and his monkey as they wander on foot all over the country. Remy thinks that life can't possibly get worse, but he is very wrong. An incredible testament to the human spirit, this lushly animated classic series from celebrated director Osamu Dezaki, Tomorrow's Joe, Dear Brother, Space Adventure Cobra. That's an interesting. It is equal parts shocking, tragic, and joyous. I'm not sure I need another one at that level, but hey, it's a 51 episode series, and for $50, $1 an episode is not bad for something like that. I mean, it's kind of cool. I like that. I'm debating it because I like Anime Ego and I want to support the new one. Maybe I will. I'll add it to the cart temporarily, and if I have the money, I might get it. If I don't, I won't. But I don't get paid till next week anyway. That's all the anime, so let's talk about what might be of interest this time around. So, of course, for those of you Marvel fans, Captain America Brave New World is released on 4K, where Falcon really, truly takes to the Captain America mantle after Falcon and Winter Soldier, if you watch that, you got to see it. And, I am curious about it. I am planning on getting it eventually. It's on my wish list. I like to get the Marvel movies. The series, I gave up on trying to get those. For one, there's only a few out, and two, there's so much of it, it's just hard to collect it all. That's just like how I gave up on the Star Wars things. I'll just get the movies as they come out. So, it is what it is. But it was a decent movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Mickey 17, I've heard a lot of cool things about. This director is one of those that is a very good director. But I've heard it's a very hard one to watch, a sci-fi thing about this dude who's kind of expendable and, killed over and over again. But it is going to be interesting. I don't know whether I'm going to get it or not. It's on my list, but not anytime soon. Okay, Demolition Man is getting the 4K treatment. I think it's already gotten it before, but hey, let's get it again. I'm fine. Keeping the movie in print is all good. There's 2 cuts of the movie on this. And, Demolition Man's that thing where, Stallone is a cop and Wesley Snipes is a criminal. They've both been kind of frozen because they both got into major trouble. And they ended up going to, the future because they got thawed out. And now Wesley Snipes has gone on a rampage, and only Stallone can stop him. All right. Next up, Masters of the Universe, Revelation/Revolution Steelbook. This is one that got a lot of people angry at Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was handling this, and this is coming out by Mill Creek. This was a Netflix exclusive for the longest time. This is one that the first part, a lot of people were upset because He-Man was kind of missing from it and Teela was front and center stage. The second part, he comes back and we see more of that classic. There's a little bit for everybody. The animation is gorgeous. I do feel like the storytelling is good. I think if you like He-Man and you don't get that kind of overreaction to things, you will like Master of the Universe Revelation/Revolution. Kick-Ass is getting a 4K release here for the 15th anniversary. It's about this guy who kind of ends up getting into an accident and loses some of the feeling in him, so he decides, I'm going to be a superhero. Smart move. And, it's kind of cool seeing these vigilantes things there. I mean, Nicolas Cage, great in his part. Of course, Chloe Moritz. This was her big debut. She was in stuff before this, but this is what really put her on the map as Hit Girl, and she was very fun in that part. Even though she's an adult now, but she was definitely the cool kid at that time. Then finally, we have Tunnel Vision. It's coming out by MVD. I do want to get this because I love those Kentucky Fried Movie style comedies, these very zany comedies that they released in the 70s. And this is one of those. I've got the Boob Tube. I've got Kentucky Fried Movie. And I'm glad this is coming out as well. So I do want to check that out. And I think you should too. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, click that like button or click that subscribe. And of course, share. And we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
SeptumSin versus the world. It's that place for all the boys and girls. You'll feel real safe, you'll feel real warm. It's a cozy place to ride out the storm. SeptumSin. SeptumSin and his best boy Jake see the trends that scare us every day. Physical media is going to the side. Doctor streaming will rule the world.